let's go ahead and get another game. One that hopefully does not suck. So much for that. Just tonight's a crap game night. What are you gonna do? So, racing time. Ford Racing 3.
Welcome to Ford Racing 3.
I was just about to comment on all the dinking, but you know. Nope, there's the dink. Same dink. Quick race competitions, options, and it's making the dink sound with every change. It's like a delayed dink. We move, and then it remembers a few seconds later, oh yeah, I need to play a sound effect. My. Well then. So we have... I'm not even sure if we can call these graphics or not. This is something else right here. Well, we have no music. All we have is engine sounds. And we have getting caught in railings. And we have flipping through cars. What the hell? And we have seeing through forests, because, you know. Yeah, he's going around the corner, the forest between us, but I can see him perfectly fine. The left wall apparently does not like loading. I think I just kind of bashed through that rock. Or possibly a mountain, I'm not even certain. We're still in the first lap. We have to go through this twice more. Yeah, I've used the brake maybe once so far, and I don't know if the L and the R buttons do anything. Doesn't really seem to be affecting my turn any, no. No, L and R buttons do nothing. The brake is kind of useful occasionally, but not really for the most part. So yeah, hold button. Win. And I just ran into a wall by going out into the ocean. This is basically, like... This is hitting, like, every single point on the never ever do this list for game designers. Basically everything that can fail has. I don't really have too much left to say about this anymore. I mean, how many times can you say, or how many ways can you possibly say,
One lap to go.
this is horrible and should not be? No, the only buttons we have are gas and brake. And pause, but, you know. Wow. Just think that somewhere out there, somebody actually spent money on this game. Somebody spent a good $30, maybe $35, $40 on this game and had to spend time playing it. I have to say, I have absolutely no idea why I continued on past that first lap. I really should have just ended it right there. But we got first place somehow.
You win! Congratulations!
And I'm actually... I suppose this is in that same vein of being a glutton for punishment. This is Ford Racing 3. Where the hell are Ford Racings 1 and 2? I didn't see them in the game list. So... do they exist out there, or did the game developers just decide, let's just call our game Ford Racing 3? Anyways, this has been Ford Racing 3. We will never ever return to another game with the words Ford and Racing in them. All that nonsense aside, let's get a new game. Foreman For Real. We got us some boxing game. Assaulted by music immediately. Not good music, but it's by Acclaim, so that explains that. Exhibition or tournament? Let's try a tournament just to see who is in it. Selecting a fighter. Keith Glasgow. What's down? Oh, information. The Hammerhead. Nick Cruiser. Gee, I wonder if they ripped him off for Nick Bruiser. George Shockey. Lou Giannetti, Derek Lee, Tom Robinson, Dan Jones. Tom Robinson, the name of the guy in the one on trial in To Kill a Mockingbird. See, when all you say is this game, Epsilon, and you link a picture with it, we don't know what it is what message it is you're conveying. Like, what was the purpose of pointing that? What are you trying to say? Anyways, Mike Aubrey, Jeffrey Honda, Joe Hoffman, William Ramos, Yuri Fataman, Johnny O'Grady. Ooh. Why not? Mike Aubrey. How do I select? What is select button? Select is the select button. Oh, good lord, I've never seen that before. It wasn't A, it wasn't B, it wasn't start. It was select. And apparently we can change our options at this point in here. And apparently now we cannot actually play as George Foreman. There we go, press B to throw a punch. Pretty certain I'm the guy on the... no? Press B and directions to throw a punch? I'm mashing the A button, but nothing is happening with the A button. I would have figured it'd be block, but... oh, no, we got a punch out of the A button there. So I want to just go ahead and... you know... I'm about ready to just hit pause and go over to game FAQs because I got nothing on these controls. Pausing. I can game FAQs. At least we got some pretty nifty music while we wait. Of course, who wants to bet that there is no... oh, holy crap, there's an FAQ for this game. I'm amazed. So down is for ducking, up and left, up and right is for bobbing, down A and B for clinching, A is right cross, press repeatedly to get up from knockout, B is left jab. So various punches. Okay. So, let's try a clinch. That seemed to restore his health. I shouldn't be trying clinching. Well, no, his health is restoring anyway. So it's pretty much a mix of hitting up and down and the punch buttons. And neither one of us seems to be taking overly much, you know, damage here. Let's go ahead and see what happens if we auto-fire some of these buttons. And apparently that would be... not a whole lot is happening with that. Pretty positive I'm the one on the left, like, pretty much 100% sure, but it's still maybe... it's very hard to say at this point. At the very least, I have done a decent amount of damage to him in the fact that it seems that, you know, you're in it for the long haul when you play this game. You're going to be going for a lot of rounds in order to actually knock the guy out. Which is, you know, good and realistic to actual boxing. They don't solve things in 1 or 2 rounds. It takes a lot of rounds to knock the person out. But we won't be doing that. We will be finishing here because it's just boxing, and it is not boxing that is well controlled or really obvious what the hell is going on as to how to properly control your boxer. So, yeah, I would say avoid this one. This is not a good boxing game. You can find tons that are better than this. Okay, one last game. And if this is not something good, then I quit. It's probably not something good, but let's dive in. Jeep Jamboree. By Gremlin, apparently. Oh, what? I would have been fine with player, but just hitting A button got rid of it. So, yeah. And apparently 6 letters is all it accepts. Yeah, you might want to turn the text opacity up a tiny bit so that people can see what it is you're saying clearly. Good enough, how do I... Okay. Yes, I don't care. Practice, short, intermediate championship? Short, why not? Arch Canyon. Looks like a small little... Okay, B button is gas. What? No? Okay, A button is gas. It was not working initially. And now I am miserably far behind and will never catch up. So, another racing game with no music, just bad engine sounds. And we're in 19th place already, so other racers are not going particularly fast. I will say, right off the bat, this is better than Ford Racing 3. Like, immensely better. Oh, whoa, whoa. No off-roading. Although you would think a Jeep would be quite good at off-roading. Okay, 2 laps to go. Another thing that makes it much better than Ford Racing 3, the laps are short. Oh my god, we're in 7th. How the hell did that happen? Now we're in 4th, so we're catching up. We have a whole nother lap to go, so I might actually come in first again. It doesn't seem like it should happen, but it might. Now we're... Come on, out of the way. Wait, that... I lapped the guy. That was the guy in 20th, and there goes 19th place. Oh, brother. So we're not gonna get first, we're gonna get second because the guy in first, judging by the minimap, passed the, thing there a while ago. So yeah, Jeep Jamboree. I don't really think any more is necessary. It looks like it's a pretty decent racing game. It's very bare bones, but it's only Game Boy. It's really... If you turn the music off, it's very good. There we go. No, we will not be going to the main mountains. Good dry roads, fast corners, few hills, and no hazards. Sounds lovely, but another day.